sun rises over a skyline of domes and minarets, casting its glow across 2 continents. This is Istanbul, where Europe and Asia meet in one incredible city. For thousands of years, these streets have told stories of empires, traders, and travelers from across the globe. Today's Istanbul is just as mesmerizing. Ancient mosques stand alongside modern cafes, traditional spice markets buzz with life, and the waters of the Bosphorus flow between 2 worlds. We're about to explore both the iconic landmarks that have stood for centuries and the hidden corners that most visitors never find. Join us as we discover what makes this city unlike any other in the world. The Sultanahmet District is Istanbul's historical core, brimming with stories from the Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman empires. At its heart lies the Hippodrome, once a grand arena where chariot races brought crowds to their feet. Today, its remnants, such as the obelisk of Theodosius and the Serpent Column, hint at its glorious past. This district is a living timeline of civilizations that shaped the world. Rising above the heart of old Istanbul, Hagia Sophia tells the story of this city like no other building can. When you first see its massive dome floating above the city, it's hard to believe it was built nearly 1,500 years ago. Even modern architects are amazed by its construction. What makes Hagia Sophia truly special is what you discover inside. Golden Christian mosaics share the same space with elegant Islamic calligraphy, each telling their own chapter of history. As sunlight streams through ancient windows, it illuminates centuries of art and innovation that have survived earthquakes, wars, and time itself. This is where Istanbul's soul lives, in a building that has been both a Byzantine cathedral and an Ottoman mosque, standing proud as generations of people have passed through its doors. The Sultan Ahmed Mosque, famously known as the Blue Mosque, is a masterpiece of Ottoman architecture. Completed in 1616, its cascading domes and 6 towering minarets dominate the Istanbul skyline. But step inside, and you'll see what truly gives the mosque its name: over 20,000 blue iznik tiles adorning its walls. It's a place of worship, peace, and unparalleled beauty. Visiting it at night, when the mosque is illuminated, adds a magical dimension to your experience. Threading through the heart of Istanbul, the Golden Horn carves a path that has defined this city since ancient times. Standing guard over these waters are the ancient walls of Constantinople, weathered stone giants that once made this city unconquerable. As you walk alongside these massive fortifications today, each worn stone and time-carved arch whispers tales of sieges and triumphs. Some sections still tower above the modern city, a remarkable testament to the engineers and laborers who built them over 1,000 years ago. Follow the walls down to the water's edge, and you'll understand why countless civilizations fought to call this spectacular harbor home. For a taste of modern Istanbul, head to Beyoğlu. This district buzzes with energy, from the iconic Galata Tower offering panoramic views to Istiklal Avenue's vibrant shops and restaurants. Beyoğlu is a cultural melting pot where tradition meets innovation. It's also the perfect spot to enjoy contemporary Turkish cuisine or sip coffee while watching the world go by. Istanbul's culinary scene is as diverse as its history. Try a simit, a sesame-covered bread ring, as you stroll along the streets. Or visit the Spice Bazaar, where the vibrant colors and aromas of spices, teas, and dried fruits create a sensory feast. The Bosphorus isn't just a stunning waterway, it's also Istanbul's natural seafood market. Local fishermen bring in their daily catch to the waterfront restaurants, where the smell of grilled fish and fresh sea breeze creates an unforgettable dining experience. Let's uncover some incredible facts about Istanbul that might surprise you. Imagine crossing continents during your morning commute. In Istanbul, people do exactly that. The Bosphorus Bridge connects the European and Asian sides of the city, making it the only city in the world to span 2 continents. The city's skyline tells a story through its mosques, more than 3,000 of them. Each one adds its own voice to Istanbul's daily call to prayer, creating a mesmerizing symphony across the city. Step into the Grand Bazaar and you're entering one of history's greatest marketplaces. With over 4,000 shops under its ancient domes, it's been the heart of Istanbul's trading world for centuries. Talk about a prestigious address. Istanbul has served as the capital city for not one, but three great empires. The Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans all chose this strategic location to rule their empires. Even the city's name tells a story of transformation. From ancient Byzantium to magnificent Constantinople, and finally to Istanbul, each name change marks a new chapter in its incredible journey. As the sun sets over the Bosphorus, we've only touched the surface of what makes Istanbul truly magical. This city, where ancient domes share the skyline with modern towers, continues to enchant visitors just as it has for centuries. Each street, spice-filled market, and historic monument holds countless stories waiting to be discovered. Which corner of Istanbul sparked your imagination? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear which places called to you. And for more journeys through the world's most fascinating cities, be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you on our next adventure.